on Zoom, bear with me, I'll let you in. So begin to invite your friends, share, like, and subscribe. This is Friday Business Seminar with Dr. John. We are live and well on all media that we use. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. And we are also on the Amakaya Wingi website. This is a very special program which we run every Fridays called Business Seminar with Dr. John Luke Komona. We look at a wider range of business thoughts and understandings and topics. It's awesome what we discover and how many people actually learn from what we do here. I encourage you on YouTube, just click like, and if you come through the Zoom, mute yourself. I'll let you unmute yourself at some point, and I'd like you at the same time to share this wonderful program. Just go and share on Twitter, share on YouTube, share on Facebook, share everywhere so that people can learn. It is a program where we learn good stuff. Those who attend, they tell me they have been motivated and they're learning a lot. We've been running this for the past how many years? This is the second year since we began this program. Excellent. I think we are set. Fantastic. Those who have come on the back office in Zoom, you are very welcome indeed. And very soon you'll be allowed to contribute your thoughts. Those who are on Facebook, let's get moving. Now, let me just, fantastic. Yeah, it's looking good. Excellent. Today's topic centers on you, and I hope I'm loud and clear. I think I am. It centers on you and your wider business view. First and foremost, I want to say that the organization and the platform that facilitates these kind of talks is Amakaya Wingi, which means the power of many businesses coming together with a view to do business, formed on 4 pillars: promotion, education, linking, and innovation. We've been running for the past 15 years. We bring businesses from different parts of the world into the United Kingdom physically once every year in June, so they can exhibit their services and products and also form synergy to do business together. We deal with different sizes of business. We have the micro, even the beginners who haven't started, those conceiving an idea. And we have the SMEs and we have the macros, big businesses. All these come under one platform, the Amakaya Wingi, with one purpose: to find synergy and do business together. This is very important, very important. And I urge younger generations to follow our programs. People's lives, people's businesses get transformed for the better. Hello, Evans, good to see you. I'm gonna wave at you. So that's what we do. But in the past 18 months, because of the pandemic, these physical meetings stopped. We hope next year, 2022, they'll reopen, praying God the pandemic vanishes. Now, let us look at you. What is your business view of yourself? Probably as you're listening and watching me on either any of the media, you're thinking, what is this man talking about? Am I a business person? Am I really? I'm an employee, I work somewhere. I'm not a business person. I'm not employed. I'm not a business person. I'm a student. I'm not a business person. I'm a husband. I'm a wife. I'm a child in the house. I'm not a business person. What is he talking about? I want to tell you the truth that you are indeed a business person, whether you like it or not. And I want you to listen very carefully. This kind of thinking will transform your mind. You transform your life. You will be transformed the way you perceive things in life. Let me submit to you that you are actually a businessman or woman. Whether you've started going to school or not, or whether you've started working or not, whether you've started business or not, you are still a businessman or woman. Let that sink in you very clear. Life is about transactions. What is a transaction? You give in, you reap something. You give in, you reap something. Life is about transactions. And that's what business is all about. And transactions are not always monetary. So, for example, this time you're going to spend with me, you're listening to me for half an hour, you're actually transacting. You have left something else that you normally do around this time to listen to me. So you're receiving this word I'm talking at the expense of your time. That is a transaction. The value you're going to get out of this meeting, that's a transaction. That's your reward. And if you think it's useless, you will not reap nothing because your thinking already defeats you. Can I ask you a question? What is the most expensive commodity on earth? Take you from year one in your primary school or nursery to the time you get your PhD. Add up the sums of money spent on you to educate this, to put knowledge in this head. Touch your head, come on, touch your head. That tells you that you are a businessman or woman, whether you like it or not. So whether you are receiving free education, somebody is paying for it, or you are paying for it yourself, it is still something that is using a business vehicle. You are paying, buying knowledge. That knowledge is transforming you to think that way, depending on the knowledge you're acquiring. If, for example, you are learning to become a medical doctor, over 7 years, this mind will be transformed, filled with the knowledge of medicine. And when you think, you'll be thinking as a medical doctor. Transactions, a lot of it. Do you understand that? So do not waste your minute. When I was growing up, I never wasted my time. Never. I remember this very well because I wasn't a very warm person to be around. Within half an hour, I'll ask you, what have you achieved today? And I say, what have you achieved today? How can you stand just like this doing nothing? I didn't understand that. So I acquired knowledge. I'm a PhD holder and a postdoc. So because of that, I sell knowledge. People pay me to give them the knowledge I've acquired. You understand that? What is your business wider view? Take it from me, you are a businessman or woman. When you think like that, you'll be very careful the way you use your money. And when I say money, I mean time. I'm a very wealthy person in terms of time. How? Because I use my time wisely. Poor people use their time unwisely. What happens? The time you're supposed to develop yourself, read something, attend a seminar, listen to sensible stuff, you are gossiping. You're watching silly things on television. You're not resting, but that's your daily time. You are playing games for 6 hours. Nowadays, young people, this finger, 6 hours playing games. Even the adults now, they have games they play. So that transaction will make you reap a harvest out of it. Now, let's look at the next level. I want to talk about employment. How do you view employment? Do you view employment as a fundraising venture only, or do you view employment as a business to you? Touch your head, just say, this mind. Come on now, this mind. Those watching on Facebook, share the program. I'm just going to share on some of the pages as well. Let people watch this. Share on your feed, share in your story, share on some pages that you know. Let people feed this knowledge. I can tell you, we've got people that signed up on entrepreneurship because they listened for a good length of time to this program. I've got some people in America who are members of the college studying entrepreneurship because they find sense in these programs. I've got people who have testified. Now their businesses are doing better because they listen to these programs. They are people who testify worldwide from different countries. They say they now understand business better than before. Once you solve you correct you, the way you think, your business will become better and better. Because you see, a business takes the nature of the person. I wanted to keep sharing. A business takes the nature of a person. The way you are as a person is the way your business will end up. If you like wasting money, hello, Chile, speaking. The way you waste your money as a person, so is the way your business will be losing money, because you are the decision maker. Let's go back to employment. We're going to start with that employment, a wider view of business. You are a businessman or woman, whether you like it or not, you're always transacting. How do you view your employment? This is the right view I want to give you today. Job, J-O-B, and S, jobs, because there's so many jobs out there. Pick one job, whatever you're doing. I want you to honor that workplace very, very well, because you are just on business services. Jobs stands for J, just, O, on, B, business, S, services. Just on business services. Meaning, you have agreed to the contract of your employer to pay you that rate or a salary or a wage. You have agreed. You are now selling your knowledge to the employer who is paying you money for the time you render. You understand? In other words, that employment is your business. It's not the employer's. In the principle of existence and operation, it is your business. Now, a business is always a separate entity legally. For example, if you're working for Amakaya Wind Limited, you come as an employee, you are given a contract. So Amakaya Wind Limited is an entity on its own, and you're an entity. Between these two, the connection is a contract. This contract, there's an offer and acceptance. Amakaya Wind offers you that contract, you accept it. Once you accept, you agree that this is how worth you are to perform that task you've been given. So which means Amakaya Wind Limited becomes your business. Because even the directors of that company you work for, they do not own the company per se as one entity. They are independent people. They also have a contract. I start a business. That business is not me. It's got its own personality. When I start developing it, I have a contract with it. How I pay myself through that business, there must be a contract legally. And I must open a different bank account from the business and myself. We are two separate entities. So there is no person on this earth who is not a businessman or woman. You are one. The only reason that you never realize is because you were not taught right. You received wrong education, wrong thinking, and that made you, each time you go to work, you're so frustrated, you are kicking things, you just want to leave immediately. No, you are destroying your business. Hello, Dr. Wabo. Lovely to see you. I'm coming very soon to Manchester so you can coach me more. I'm making progress in that college shop. You understand that? Once you know that you are actually a businessman or woman, you begin to value your transactions better. That employment you are in, don't be quick to resign. I stayed 11 years serving as a lecturer, teaching IT, because my first degree was chemistry, computing, and mathematics. My PhD, I specialized in physical chemistry. Postdoc, I went into computing, programming, expert systems. Some of these programs you see, they talk to you hours behind some of those, but at a higher level. I'm using powerful programs like Prolog, MATLAB, etc. Programs we've never heard of. But that, I was selling my knowledge for a wage, which I accepted my worth. So when you accept a contract from a business or a company or a job, you are rendering your services. You are on business, just on business services. So that is your business. If it goes down, you also lose money. Why? Because nobody will pay you nothing. That's the first level. Your wider view must be such that you are a business person. Whether your employment is on the payroll, pay as you earn, or what we call self-employed, you are still a business person. Therefore, manage that which is given in your hands very well. And before you enter into any of these businesses, before you sign on that contract, read the terms of engagement. And one of the most important one is how much you are going to get paid. Is that what you are worth? If you think it's what you're worth, sign it. If you think it's not, negotiate before you sign, because you are on business. Even a contract that is on a payroll, pay as you earn, you can still negotiate. Some of the companies, they ask you, here's the offer on the table. What is your expectation? What would you like to earn? Tell them, don't be afraid. Think big. Some people, they underestimate themselves or they undervalue. That's not humility. If you know you're worth something, say it. Then the company will say, well, we cannot afford you. Thank you for coming, attending our interview. We cannot afford you. Or they say, wow, we can afford you because we want your skills. But if your skills are common, then you ask for a bigger sum, you are pricing yourself out of the market, because they go to somebody else who can deliver the equivalent value to you at a cheaper price. Mind you, an employer or any business, they don't just give money away. You have to negotiate. Learn the skills of negotiation. Okay, I've labored a bit on that. Now let's go to another one. And for those people, let me just talk to people that live abroad. I like people who live abroad because for them to have left their home country, they are going for greener pastures. But the thinking sometimes defeats them. Some people regret, they even think they should have remained where they were instead of going abroad because they found other challenges. Hi, Kasonde, long time no see. We'll probably see you very soon because we love Sheffield and the people of Sheffield. So that defeats their purpose of living abroad. But rewind, begin to think yourself as a business person. Go into this mode of negotiation. Mind you, if a company turns you down, it's not the end of the world. Don't think, oh, I'll never find something anywhere. No, no, no. Somebody told me, one of my colleagues, a mentor in business, he says, John, you cannot sell anything to anybody. If you are looking for something, you are going to get it. So it's like sorting. This one comes, it's not the one, boom. This one comes, it's not the one, boom. This one comes, it's not the one. This company comes. When the right one lands, even your feelings say, this is it. You understand it? So don't panic. Don't panic. Be steady. God is so good. He holds everybody together. The only thing that defeats you is this thinking. Because you think that if you let go of this contract, you never have nothing. No, that's not the truth. There is always, in that path you've chosen, there is some success point. I'm Moffat. I like Bradford. I'll visit Bradford very soon. Perfect. It's a long time ago since I came to Bradford. I need to come to Bradford. Fantastic. Excellent. So let's have that mindset. When we think that way, you are a business person, whether you're on a payroll of employment or self-employment, you are still a businessman or woman. You bargain better. You can pull the shots. If this company can't afford you, go to the next one. If you think you want to negotiate a little bit, come halfway, do it. There's what we call easy wins or loss leaders. What does it mean, easy win or loss leader? For example, if you want to enter into an industry that you haven't done before, you price yourself a bit lower, not skimming up, not lower, as introducing your services there, and you explain why you have gone lower. They must know that the lower price does not mean poor quality. No, it's because you want to introduce yourself as a gift. In fact, I recommend put yourself at a bigger price, then put discount. You get me? When you enter, you begin to learn the people, learn the industry. Things are moving. And very soon, boom, they like you so much, you can now call the real price. Then say, I think today I want things to change. Because you have delivered quality, they will engage you at a higher level. You understand it? Hi, Hadrian Smith, good to see you. Excellent. So you, Sydney, good to see you. Wow, 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 a long time. So you, that way, you are thinking as a business person because you are all businessmen and women, whether you like it or not. Now let's leave employment to those people who set up their own businesses, called limited companies or sole trader, whatever you want to call it, as long as you are the one initiating it and begin to create products and services. Now that one is now slightly at a higher level because you become directly responsible for your employees and contractors. What is your wider view of business, you and business? If you're in this category where you initiate your ideas, you initiate your services and products, you are at a very, very big advantage. You are called a producer because you have the capacity to scale your business up or to keep it at a certain level. Let's, for example, in recent times, we've seen many businesses go bust. If you walk in your city center, some shops are closed, many buildings are closed, some services are gone because of the pandemic. On the other hand, other businesses are growing at a steady and faster rate, and hence there's even shortage of staff, like the care sector in the UK, ever expanding. Why is that? It's because the demand of caring has increased. Now, for those who are in that domain of business, they have the capacity to grow bigger despite the circumstances. Now, if you're in that position, you are the decision maker on how many service users you can take on and how many employees you can take on. What is your business wider view? You are a businessman or woman. You understand that? And if you come from a particular employment base, that employment base where you are on the payroll can translate into your own business by copying some ideas and launching in an area where there's need. And you begin to scale it up. Scale it up means grow it. How do you grow this? It's by transacting. How do you transact? Absorbing the right knowledge. And today is a thinking transaction. I want you and I to think differently. You understand it? You are now initiating ideas. You say, Doc, how do I initiate ideas? Very simple, very, very simple and straightforward. Some of these things you don't need to be qualified in the area. You are a businessman or woman. I just wanted to change your thinking slightly, and you make it just like that. Do this. You can do this. No, just because you know how things work. How do things work? For example, in your area, you hear people complaining about something. Oh, this is not moving right. This is not working right. They are saying, we wish there was somebody or a business that can do things right in this direction. There is a business opportunity. Let me give you a simple example. Probably this will work. Last weekend, we had a barbecue. It's a men's barbecue for Zambia Overseas Christian Fellowship. I had about how many bags of maize? About 7 or so. Inside, there are 14 cobs because we wanted to have some maize. So there was 3 bags for the people to just roast. I was a bit concerned that if these things I bring to the group, would they like them? Oh, it went like ripe bananas. And I said, wow, people like maize. Just down the road this morning, because where my new center is, the bottom floor, there's an African shop. The owner has a farm and he brings maize, fresh maize. Just this afternoon, a truck of loaded maize. And I was shocked to see that there was a queue of people to buy maize. Now, how they heard that a truck of loading fresh maize is coming, I don't know. So you see, this man found a problem to solve. The Africans in that area missing their maize, which is fresh, the way it's done in Africa. So he has got a farm, he plants them. And I'm telling you, it comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It just gets sold like that. And I said, wow, that's how you initiate ideas. Even if you didn't like to do farming, if there's no opportunity, galvanize like minds. Strategize how you're going to make your contracts between you two, or you three, or you four, and there you go, you kick. Where there's a problem, there is a business opportunity. You are a businessman or woman. You understand that? I think I'm overshooting. I've done half an hour of talking. I'll be stopping here. So I want to interest you in the way you think, change your mindset. There's no employee in this world. Nobody is an employee. Nobody. So you're saying, this dog has well. No, there's no employee in this world. No, there's no employee. There's no employee. They are business owners. If you think like that way, God will even bless you more. Why? Because when you go to work tomorrow, you see your manager, you respect him more and work with him better, because that is your business. That is your company with a time span given to you on contract. Because it's feeding you, mind you. And for you people in the UK, you're in mortgages. You're not like people in Africa who buy houses on cash. If you don't go and work, you won't pay the mortgage next month. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I want you to change so that even your blood pressure can lower down. Because sometimes lack of understanding make you think bad. You're going to work. Now I'm going to work. No. Cheer up. You're going to run your business. When your manager comes, he's coming to see a co-partner in business. Mind you, your manager is also employed. But once you change your thing, just switch that thinking and your money will become sweeter. Some of you, even promotion will come. That's for the employment contract. For those who own businesses, be nice to the business. Don't let the business spend too much on things it shouldn't be spending because you are the decision maker. Save up. Save up. Try to develop the business such that it has a capacity to handle the dry periods, the dry times. It is when having that good income, create systems within your business that you can save. Darlington, good to see you. Excellent. You understand that? That's why I say the moment you begin to think as a business person, your attitude to spending, your attitude to attending your employment, your attitude to run your own business will change. And I want you to become wealthy, very wealthy. Some of you, you are already wealthy because you manage your time very well. Oh, I end here. So thank you so much for those who are attending on Facebook. Facebook, you can't speak live. It's unfortunate. I think I need to learn a function. There must be a function that you can actually invite people here to talk. Last week I saw it, but this time I can't see. Oh, okay, yeah. Add your viewer. Okay, yes, I can. I think I've seen it there. Okay, I think I've seen it. Add your viewer. Those on YouTube, if you want to make a comment, oh, I didn't put a number, sorry. If you want to make a comment before I close, I'll type the number 84075387265. Sorry, I didn't put a number to join in the Zoom on Facebook. If you want to join and make a comment, I put there, I've got only about 10 minutes before I finish. I've just typed Zoom number. If you want to contribute verbally on the topic, do so. And I trust that this has blessed you so much. And I trust that your thinking will be synchronizing with some of the things that I've talked about. And I know that you've got brilliant ideas. So I've put the number there. If you want to join in Zoom, you can join in. And I think next week, I need to learn how to get people on Facebook, because there's a function right here that allows people to join live on Facebook. Let me try this. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Kasonde, I've added you in. I hope it's going to work there. I just saw you there. I just want to see if it can work. Excellent. So Zoom people, you can contribute. I can see. Oh, this is Atega. Atega, how are you? Unmute yourself, Atega. Do you have a question? Atega, are you there? Do you have a question before we finish? Okay. Okay, I think let's end here. Our technology won't allow us to add people. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you at the same time next week by God's grace. And if you want to make comments, please just write them on the program when it finishes. And I want to invite people on various programs in the college, Westminster Open College, Lokomanejo University, Amaka Yabwingi. I would like you to share these ideas and also learn more formally. These courses are running. And also there's an opening for the care certificate. For those people who want to study the care certificate and work in the care industry within the UK, you are very welcome. And all the details, I'll send them right after my presentation. In fact, let me just do that. I can type here and we finish. Apply for courses on the website. I put it right here, HTTPS on the Westminster Open College West Midlands Open College. Just click on apply online or read through the courses. There you go. And if you want degrees, visit the Lukomana John University. It's a virtual university, ljuni.co.uk. Excellent. And if you want to sign up on any services on Amakaya Wingit on the website, amakayawingit.org. You find all the details on the website. We are very organized, and we've got a team of consultants who will be very happy to serve you. This is your platform. Enjoy your life and develop. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for those people who watched, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.